Two, check 1 2.
I feel like this is going to be like the most gentleman part of this entire stream.
No. Oh yeah, this
Yeah,
is the
yeah,
only
yeah.
part.
So Nick's like, after you. All right, so
That's me pretending to be polite.
Right. I'm super excited for this. A ton of work and effort has gone into collabing this, and I'm really excited for the run back. We are here for Border Battle 2, Colorado versus AZ, the run back. I'm really excited. The first time we ran this, we know Colorado came home with the crown. That's why I got the Kings hat on, see the Kings. I know AZ was salty from that run back, or the first one, and they wanted a run back. We did a little bit of collabing on the back end, and we're here to announce who's going to be playing. Of course, it's me, Duran, aka Dr. Digital. I'm here with my boy Chris, like usual, aka True Tech, and of course, our very special guest. I don't like. We're to the point. Like, is he even a special guest at this point? Like I feel like
we like half and half.
Yeah, I feel like we should just have Nick on once a month at this point. Like,
but let me just say, during this, beatdown, I will be on Arizona's side clearly.
Oh, for sure. I would expect no less. And then when Colorado wins, remember you always have an honorary spot over here.
Yep, and if that happens, which it won't, that's so nice of you guys.
We could do like when you go to like a sporting event and you can have like an Arizona shirt on, and then when you guys lose, you can just take it off and be a Colorado shirt underneath it. Like I knew the whole time.
Nah, I'll do you like the Currys when Seth and Steph have to play. You just do the half and half.
All right, so we're gonna jump in because I want to make this super short, simple, to the point. I'm really excited to announce everybody that is going to be participating in this event. So basically what we're going to do is the way I've set everything up is based off of like the infographic. So we have Team Arizona on the left, Team Colorado on the right. So everything that we do, we're just going to go back and forth. So like Nick will start, he'll announce his player that's going to be playing first, and then Chris will follow suit after. And we're just going to basically take that and go back and forth until we've announced the entire roster. And then after that, I want to take the time and, basically go over the rules. And that way everything is like set in stone before we go in. And we've already kind of had this conversation on the back end, but I just want to make sure that everything is like crystal clear. So it's like what the sets are going to be running to, what time we want to make sure everything starts. And then the two alternates will announce as well. That way everybody knows who the alternates are. Because I haven't made anything for the alternates, but if something happens, I can definitely have that in the back pocket in case we have to pull it out. All right, everybody on page? Same page? All right.
Good, sounds good.
So up first, of course, it's going to be Nick making his announcement for his first player. And then after Nick makes his announcements, I'll hand it over to Chris. So
let me just do a little announcement here. How many people do you think in this border battle have won Wednesday night fights? Can you just how many?
I'm going to say one.
I think the answer is one, and that is who we are starting with. And that's right. It is me, Driftwood, Minister of Kens.
So we have Driftwood starting off Team Arizona. So this is kind of fun. Some background story. I know what both teams their order is. So Nick supplied 1 through 7 for me, and then Chris supplied 1 through 7 for Colorado. So really excited. Neither of these players know what this team order is going to be.
The thing is, I don't need to know it. I know every single matchup in the game. There's not a piece of frame data I have not committed to memory at this point. I'm so ready, but I really hope it's Chris.
So with that being said, let's pass it off to Chris so he can announce the first player for Colorado.
So the first player for Colorado is your boy, the tone setter. Let's go. About to do Nick dirty again.
It is, in fact.
Yes, it is, in fact.
Oh my God. This couldn't have happened better. Yeah. I can't wait. Like, I guess I won't be allowed to 1 and done you, but 3 and done you works.
You know what's funny is you don't even know. You've been blocked since then. Because I was like, there's no intel for you. You've been blocked since then. Like, first he ran away, and I whatever, it happens, people are afraid of Kim. And it might have been February, so powered up and everything.
You think I
So
ran away on a win? It seems
yeah,
like you blocked
yeah.
me because you were scared of losing more points.
Nah, once I flew with you, I was like, okay, he's talking too much. It's gonna happen. No more intel for you. No more like it's gonna happen. So
So
yes,
to give fun
I've stepped
backstory
up.
of this,
Like I'm setting the tone.
I've
Let's
known
go.
for about a week. So both teams had to supply their order at this like end of day, same day. So Chris and Nick have been going back and forth about playing each other in like a grudge match type match for like a month now. So it's even funnier because they submit this order to me, and you know how hard it was for me not to say anything to anybody, knowing that they're gonna play each other first to start this off. Bro, it was so funny because I wrote both of them on the side and I was like, hey, we're gonna do Space Battle Opera, where it's like a bar fights grudge match. I want you guys to be the main card just in case
I
you guys
remember
don't
that.
play. And then you guys submit the team order and it's both of you guys first. So very excited for that. All right, so let's pass it back over to Nick and then he'll announce Arizona player 2.
All right. Number 2, this just amazing player, I will say, on our team of players is also representing the older aged men, as I am. But with age comes wisdom, and that is what this player represents. Shogberg Cammy.
Excited. Shockbird has done some stuff. I'm pretty sure Shockbird was on the team the first time we ran this. I'm almost positive because he helped me run it the first time, and super cool dude, really laid back. So I'm really excited to see the Cammy back in the streets in that slot 2 for Arizona.
He's been putting in work. I'm so ready to just have him baffle you with his hooligans.
Respect. Hey, and then as he comes in, or he commentated, the Shog. Look at him just coming in. I'm excited. All right, so that's gonna be player 2 for Arizona. So I'm gonna pass the mic back over to Chris so he can announce player 2 for Colorado.
Oh, I'm very excited for player 2 to be here. The very annoying player to play. So I'm very happy to let that Cammy hooligan her way into every just crouching fierce with Luke's big ass forearms from Raven is Raw, representing Colorado. Very consistent player, always getting top 8, always annoying the rest of us with just the patience, the neutral, and that boy does not drop combos. I remember the first tournament I saw him in, I was like, he'd be so good if he once he gets those knuckles, and I should have not said that because Monkey Paw curled, and every time I cannot wait for you to just bash your head against this mountain of a patient player. Oh, we're just gonna be laughing.
This should be
The thing
fire.
is, my next player is the most patient player on Earth, so I'm not scared. I don't know if you want me to announce it yet,
Yeah, go
Daron.
for
I
it.
can.
Absolutely.
It is Sia. I just played him recently. Honestly, have you ever lost a match to just sonic booms? Just not even a combo, just the best placed sonic boom you'll ever see. Now, of course, he has sick clutch reactions and massive damage combos, whatever you need. But like, it's an artistry to take you down with just sonic booms, and that's what's gonna happen to like your entire team when Sia plays.
He said this, and I was like, oh, so Guile?
Indeed.
all the Sonic boobs. All right, so I'll let Chris announce Colorado player 3. I think this match is actually going to be really good, and you'll
Indeed.
see why
Why are
after
we
he
not scared?
announces this. So
Duran, why are we not scared?
we know why we're
What?
not scared.
We are not scared because next up is we got the Shogun of Colorado representing DJ. But who else does he have in his pocket?
I
Right
think it
here?
may be
Right now?
Guile. I think it may be Guile.
Wheelie?
I mean, it doesn't
Wheelie?
matter because
You have
just because
Wheelie.
you know how to play Guile doesn't mean you know how to play against them.
Oh, well, probably, come on now. It's the Shogun of Colorado representing King of Consistency. Been killing it since Street Fighter 4. I was our own prodigy. Grew up and kept it going. One of the top player in everything he plays, not just Street Fighter, but was also a top player in Dragon Ball as well. Won a free trip to Combo Breaker off of it. So we already know what the man does. We know he's coming in strong. Gonna be great. Show them what a real, what a strong black man will do when you got charges. All right, instead of
When
that,
you
I'm
got
just standing right
charges.
here. I'm over here in the corner. Why don't you come to me? I'm so scared. Nah, we come.
The DJ Dash, no.
Yeah.
All right, let's announce Arizona Player 4. I'm actually really excited for that Player 3 match. So I'm glad everyone's getting to see this because this is the excitement that I've been having on my back end of stuff. So now that everybody else is getting to see it, I was immediately excited for match 3. So let's move on to match 4 with
So
Nick
I don't think
starting us
this is
off
a
first.
player. I don't think you guys know who this is, but very strong player who has been hitting up tournaments in Arizona. Lots of the ASU tournaments that are happening. This is Blaze Deathblade, who has an absolutely super annoying to play against Aki.
That should be fun. Aki's got some stuff, man. I think Aki is one of the better characters. I don't feel like she's top tier or anything like that, but she is very
Well, the
annoying to
thing
fight.
is, everyone on your team is going to feel like she's top tier after you play Blaze Deathblade, and maybe you'll reevaluate.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, Chris.
That's cool. They might feel like she's top tier, but we got Revenant Dad, who's actually playing
That's a
top
good
tier,
name.
and we rocking Mai. Is a Mai specialist, by the way, not just hey, I'm picking a top tier. Been playing Mai since day one, not here, and we got modern Mai's at that. So we're dealing. Don't jump, just don't. Di was that 2 buttons. Get out of here. It doesn't matter. Well, you got someone who can study Chris G versus Aki. Yeah, she got long combos. We don't need those. Fierce in the fan. Ugh. Ugh.
The head slap. No,
Ugh.
stop.
No DP. What are you gonna do? Ugh.
The thing is, everybody in Arizona knows the my matchup, so we are not worried.
It
All
doesn't
right.
matter if you know it. If you block fans, you know what's happening next. That's all you know. Just your impending doom. You're aware of it now.
I just see a lot of throws in somebody's future. In the corner, probably by far.
Like this is I'm assuming by this dude's name, he's actually a dad, right?
I have no clue actually.
And this is happening in the evening. He's gonna have to take his pills, or Revenant Dad's gonna be falling asleep.
We'll make sure we're keeping him awake with a little fanning, a little just cool breeze.
Some grapes.
I got the Evo fan from years ago. I'll send it out to him. We can get him fanning it
Yeah, I
out.
got plenty of fans, bro. My brother-in-law is like is one of the heads of Denver Pride. I got fans from every Pride year, and we flick them.
All right, match 5. Let's start off with Arizona's player for match 5.
All right. You ever go to McDonald's?
Yeah, of course.
I'm betting that you have. Have you ever tasted a Big Mac combo?
Oh no.
Have you ever tasted 69 Big Mac combos? Because we got Big Mac combo 69. He is going to leave you full but not satisfied. You're going to be so upset with these combos. Top tier Akuma, just absolutely oppressive, but also tricky as hell.
That's good.
I
I mean, I
respect
gotta
it. I
say, the only
respect
thing
it.
I can say about that announcement is nice.
Nice.
I very much respect it. Big Mac combo is the homie. We've been talking a lot. We've been playing a lot. Actually, we talked in Texas, and so I'm glad I don't have to play him. But you know who does? Top tier Rashid in his hoe. TC coming through. Door tornado. If I had enough room, I would spin around right now. But I got a tray right here on my work laptop, so I can't do it. But I would.
This is like the first battle of top tiers.
Let's go. We got
Yeah,
top tier on top tier
should be
action.
excited.
What's going to happen? Is he going to be able to just block everything? I don't think so. Level 2's there. It's coming every round. Do you got it in you to not press a button and to die because 9K? We'll find out.
I honestly think that Rashid level 2 is the only hope that Colorado has to win a single round.
Damn.
And even with that, I'm not worried.
I don't know, man.
Just
when you have
saying.
less life to start, them tornadoes hit different, bro. All right, let's get into match number 6. Let's have Arizona kick it off. Who do we have at
All
6?
right. I told you we know the Mai matchup because we got the better Mai, and that is Flappy. He's gonna flap his fans all over your faces.
Another Mai. I just want to say this has nothing to do with this event, but I called it from the beginning that Mai was top tier. Nobody believed you, boy. I was like, she's top tier, bro. Like, and now here we are. Everybody playing
I'll be
mine
honest.
now. Here we are.
I will say, yeah, we didn't believe you. She's
I
super annoying.
Yeah.
I think she's stupid. No, I still don't think she's like the people got top one. I disagree.
I don't have her as top
But
1. I just say she's top tier. That was my
maybe
statement from
Kimberly
the
just
beginning.
gets around the matchup a bit better. I don't know. Maybe I'm biased, but I don't see her as top as she is. But she's definitely mad annoying. She makes you play Street Fighter 6, which a lot of people don't like to do. As a shout out to Skills, that's what he said. And I was like, you know what? That makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
People don't want to really play Street Fighter 6, and she forces you.
Yeah, that's how I feel about
But that's
JP.
okay.
Like, if you're playing JP, he is Street Fighter 6. He teaches you all the stuff that like is in Street Fighter 6. That's why I was just getting watched by him before we started this. So
Oh, that's why. I
Yeah,
saw you play
yeah.
those matches.
yeah.
And you, like the rest of Colorado, just let people jump in on you.
Hey man, I'm not even playing, bro. I'm just the moderator.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't attack you. My bad.
I'm
my
catching
bad.
stray bullets. I'm all the way down here in Texas catching strays.
Hey, but your graphics are sick.
Thanks, I appreciate that. All right, so we have who is the 6th player for Colorado that I'm assuming probably knows the my matchup, and if they don't, they better.
Better learn it.
Oh, they definitely know the my matchup because, of course, mine's everywhere. It's kind of hard not to know the my matchup. But you know what matchups a lot of people don't know? Marisa.
Oh, we know that too.
Touch you twice. Touch you twice, baby. Touch you twice. With punish and everything. Air to air everything. Like, forged in the fire of low tier with 2-touch ability. It's like she has to be good at everything because she plays against, she can't do anything. So you have to, it just forces you like, it's just getting buff in jail.
See, I don't feel right talking trash about somebody who's chosen to play Marisa. Like that's fine.
To still
But
play Marisa.
Respect. Yeah. Shout outs to the low tier heroes, no matter where you are. But we're still gonna take you down. And then maybe you'll consider changing your character after.
It just makes it that much sweeter though when they win. It's like, yo, you
When they
played
come
Marisa
through.
in one, dog. Like,
When he has like the exact Marisa Mai tech that no one's ever seen, it's like, oh, I bet you didn't know that if you parry here and then armor through this one, you die.
all right. So we have the 7th match, and if you followed the first one and you've been paying attention to things that have been kind of happening in both scenes, you can probably guess who the last 2 players are from each state. So that being said, let's go ahead and announce Arizona's last player and the anchor of the team.
And I said earlier, with age comes wisdom, but you know what happens with youths? With youth comes tenacity, just self-assuredness, this confidence. We've got, I think, probably the youngest player on the team, but not the most strange to Street Fighter. Freezy.
Freezy is really good. That's all I'm gonna say.
I say his name, and there's silence, and all you got to say is, "Yeah, he's really good."
Yeah, he's really good. That's all I'm gonna say.
Freezy could have made the team with literally any character, but of course he's playing Blanca.
Yeah, he's got some spice, but I think Colorado's 7th player is really good too. So, and it's gonna be a crazy match because both of them are very unconventional. So.
I'm excited about this. I played Freezy a couple of day or so ago. We had a set, and he's pretty good. But not worried. Not worried because we got medals on deck. We keep the chains on us. We got CG Roop in the building. CG Roop coming in. Are you really gonna guess right every time? I know Freezy.
Yeah.
I know how Freezy plays. He's got to guess too. Is he gonna guess every single time? You think he's gonna guess right on a 5-frame command grab every time? He's not gonna get hit. I'm excited about our literal doctor ready to come through, put the hurt on that young boy, send him back to school, got his phone taken away because he was getting Discord alerts. That was funny. I saw that. He's
No,
got his phone
that's
taken away. He had to get it back to the principal at school because he Discord alerts on his phone. That's how young that town is. And we're about to casually toss that little boy.
It's gonna be
what
exciting.
is this
I'm genuinely
CG?
excited for this
What
match.
is Roop?
I actually
I've been
don't
out of
know,
this.
Chris. If
They
you have
are.
an answer,
I've never asked, but I believe they're actually brothers.
Got it.
They're at
gotcha.
very least related. I assume they're brothers.
Well, if you read it backwards, it's poor, and for you guys for having to face my all-star team.
Oh man. All right,
I am
here's the
very
final
excited.
roster reveal. So everybody that is participating, you can see what is happening and who is playing who throughout the event. So I'm really excited for this. So match one, of course, we have. I mean, it's gonna be fire. I mean, the backstory of this match as a whole between Driftwood and True Tech is just. I'm excited for the whole event. Don't get me wrong, but I am so excited just for this one damn match. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. And then match two, we got Shogberg versus Raven is Raw. That'll be a really fun and exciting match. Then match three, we have Sia versus Shogun. That match is gonna be crazy just because I feel like the character knowledge between both of them, where they with Shogun playing Guile as well, it should be just a really fun match. And they both are charged characters too, so that should be very entertaining as well. Then match three, I'm sorry, four, we have Blaze Death Blade on the Aki. That I love the name. I love it. I'm with it. And then we have Revenant Dad on my. And then for match number five, we have Big Mac Combo 69. No spaces. It's like, I wonder if that's like a MF Doom thing. Like all caps, remember the name. No spaces, remember the name. And then he's going up against TC on that Rashido. So that'll be hype as well. Battle of the top tiers. And then match six, we have Flappy versus Rick Roop. The top tier Mai throwing fans on that ass all day. And Rick Roop, I hope you don't get touched twice. Actually, I don't think I can hear. Let me add this in here. And then last but not least, we have the Freezy versus CG Roop. That is going to be so hype. It'll be fun times for sure. So I'm really excited for this event as a whole. I now have Chris and Nick added into this scene because I didn't have audio for you guys. So if you said anything hype, they were only hearing me. But I have a beautiful voice anyway, so we're just gonna let it rock. All right, so I do want to go back. We're just gonna kind of have a conversation from here and basically just iron out the rules. I just want to make sure everything is super transparent up front, and that way each team kind of knows like what the expectations are moving forward and when the event starts. So the only thing that I know for sure is the event's going to be April 24th, so 2 Thursdays from now. The reason we laid this out is now each player on both teams has the time to basically grind their matchup out so they're ready for that first kind of match. And then that's when things kind of get spicy because I'll let Nick explain what we are running as far as the format for the tournament goes.
All right, cool. So we're doing a traditional Waseda format, which means we got these 7 on one side, 7 on the other side. If you want to think about it as player 1 versus 1, player 2 versus 2, 3 versus 3, so on and so forth. If you lose, you are crossed out, and that means you no longer play. Once you go all the way down the list, you're going to have a new list of each team, hopefully, and the players that are still in will play again from top to bottom over and over and over again until there is a team fully eliminated. These are first to 3 matches, so that's pretty hype. Oh, and then we got to do our alternate announcement as well.
Yeah. So, and
There's
then we
like
need
a
to
lot
start
of cats
time too.
going on. For the record, I'm a dog person.
I am too. You just can't see my
Surrounded by-
dogs. One is on the
Okay.
floor, the other is on the sofa. The cat is here from the wife. So I am a
Yeah,
cat
260,
person
that's
now.
why
I
you're
was not
blue.
to start, but I am now. He's great now, but yep. What's start time? We want to make sure we have this locked in too, because Arizona, y'all be having these weird ass daylight saving time doesn't happen
Yeah.
mindset. So
I was thinking 7 p.m. AZ time, which would be what, 8 Colorado?
yeah,
Yeah.
okay. So April 24th, 7 p.m. Western time, and then or AZ time because AZ,
Mountain Standard.
and then Mountain Standard would be 8 for Colorado. So
Yes. Setting the standard. Strong like mountain. You see the Earth Kingdom jersey.
That's cool. Can't hate on that.
So just to make sure everybody understands the rules, basically they'll play. I know Nick said it already, but they're going to play in a first of 3. Whoever wins will remain on the team, quote unquote. And they'll go through all the matches. So if one team goes 7-0, that's the end of it. But if one team goes 4-3, that means the other team still has 3 people left. So they'll basically cycle back through, and then they'll play that next matchup. And then eventually you'll just keep running this until we're out of players. And that's why you were seeing. I did not X anybody out on purpose. You're just seeing behind the scenes stuff. That's why Shog was crossed out, because I have this stuff set up. So basically, when we start running the event and a player gets eliminated, I have these X's set up already so we can just see who's left and who's not. That's why you were seeing that. It was just on. So sue me. It is what it is.
We're not concerned. We know that that's the only chance you have at eliminating one of our players is by doing it on the graphics. But the people at home know that Shog didn't lose.
That's fair. That's fair. All right.
Yeah, look at this. AZ in the chat.
I see. AZ is there. I'm ready. AZ is salty. So
he gave us
the challenger usually is the one talking the most trash, Well,
I'm not the one who had to. I didn't block you on CFN. That's all I'm saying.
All we have to do is just come up with the belt and just let it hang, like Pastor Troy.
I actually would not be opposed to a belt for this, and it just gets shipped to whoever has it, and we could do this like every 6 months or once a year, and then they just got to hold that belt for the year.
I mean, let's make it.
Yeah, I'm with it. Or we can have a trophy, or we can. I know Driftwood is great at coming up with funny trophy things and rubbing it in said people's faces. So
bolo ties. We're gonna make custom bolo ties.
Oh no!
with your flag X'd out.
Bolo tags, and it's all 7 of you guys in a photo together. Like
you're just punishing yourself with that one.
All right, so we're going to keep it short and sweet tonight. Like I said, this was purely just basically to announce the players, the format, start time, all of that. And I wanted to make sure that we had that, established and we're ready to go. And then I'm super looking forward to the 24th because, as they say in Tekken, I'm ready for some good-ass Street Fighter. So, and I think we're going to get that.
Let's announce the subs.
Oh, yeah, the subs. Yes, we have the subs, too. I definitely want to get the subs announced. I don't have those pulled up for Colorado, so I'm hoping Chris does. I'm sure Nick has.
I have ours.
His pulled up, so.
Let me bring it up. Dun 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 dun. Okay. I'll start. That cool?
Yep.
We have another Mai, because what's better than one Mai? 2 Mais. And this is none other than the X Button, who used to play Marissa and was like, nah, I want these fans. Premium AZ subs.
All right, so what were the 2 names? We have a Mai and
So we got Mai, that's the character for the X Button, and
okay.
Secondary sub for Team Arizona is Honorable, who does play Marisa.
Okay. Ooh. And then for Colorado, go ahead and say your players and then the character that they'll be playing.
All right, cool. So for our alts or subs, in case anyone comes down with the vid or some, get some hit up Texas and grab some measles or something, we got Parker Zazen coming in, representing that drank, representing Jamie. I'm very excited about him. He's been doing very strong. Was actually pretty close to getting on the team last year, but Rashid, it is what it is. But I've been playing very strong, studying up. Did well at Texas Showdown. Got to beat some other strong Jamie players there. Came back with the tech. You know how it is. Love it. And then we also got am I doing? What am I doing? Big Geef. So we got a little bit of our little top tier, little low tier on that here, but I like that. We keep it unique because there's always going to be, again, how many? There's like three Jamies. And honestly,
Wait, do you have
despite how
two
good Geef
Jamie
is,
subs?
there's not two.
No, I think
No,
he's
we got
saying in
no.
general. There's like 2 Jamie
no.
players.
Oh,
No,
right,
we have
right,
Jamie players
totally.
in general, and then we got our Geef. We got what am I doing with Geef, who actually just had a good showing up at the last Aki monthly. I believe I forget if I get to see the finals, so I don't know if he where he placed that, but I know he was in top 8. I know he was in one of the semifinals before I had to go do some husbandly things, so I get to see the end. And in fact, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do because honestly, I'm going right to bed after this. iPad on the chest, open up the VODs. So that's how we're doing this. So I'm very excited for our alt Parker and what am I doing? Who stepped up, were strong, really the challenge for their spot on the team. Like that. I like that.
Yeah. And the alternates purely exist just in case somebody gets sick. Because last time we ran this, it was the weekend right after Evo. So one of the guys had fucking COVID from.
Got Evola.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he got the vid from Evo, and it
yeah.
sucked because I mean it's like people don't understand the work that goes into this behind the scenes. So like, of course, we just want the event to run as smooth as possible, and then we have to have a sub, and it's just not fun. But we have the subs in case something comes up. But like, I want to see Arizona's best, and I want to see Colorado's best go at it. Like that's my whole goal with this. Like, yeah. So I don't even live in either state anymore. So, but of
Thank you for
course,
moderating.
yeah, we pulling
appreciate
for that
it.
CO. We know, we know. So, but I'm excited. Like I said, I'm really excited for some good ass Street Fighter, and I think we're gonna really get that with this event. So, I look forward to seeing everybody on the 24th. Any last words from either one of you guys?
Say your prayers, Colorado.
And still champion Team Colorado coming to you in 2 weeks.
Still, you forgot the undefeated, and still undefeated. All right, everybody, have a great night. I'll see y'all on the 24th. I'm really excited for this.
Peace.